complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
So Darius Smith on the stop. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 24, Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, be able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers! It's Davante Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And this will be incomplete.
Rodgers' pass incomplete on the throwaway. It's 2nd down and 10.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. On play action, Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Rodgers again now. Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
and the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers, man open. That's Marquez Valdes-Scantling.
Complete.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
14-yard pickup, but it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep. And got his man. Complete. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this 1st quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. This is Jones. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
But they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Preston Smith, his 2nd sack of the night.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On play action, now Rodgers. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. Joshua Jackson there to knock that one away.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
9-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game? He's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 33 as we ironically approach 3:33 remaining in the quarter.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 13 yards, 1st down Packers.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Rodgers.
Dean Lowry. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. Now he'll let it go deep right. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They'll run it. This is Irvin, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Packers 14. Packers 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Green Bay.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Over the middle, he hits Austin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and the Packers pick it up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep rights, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And again, it's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds.
First down, Packers.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He connected on his first, this from 41. And Crosby puts it through, and that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Rodgers to throw on second down. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Look at the 8. Hey, Mike. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Check 3. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. What we did?
Here's Rodgers to throw. Got a man. It's tied incomplete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Jones. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
The tackle made of the
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
All right. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
From the 24, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it with Jones. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
We got 88. Mike 51.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Flushed out right. He'll run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Now Jones. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Mason Crosby on for the field goal.
The kick by Crosby is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers on the right side. This is Austin with a catch.
Rodgers pass.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
To the sideline.
He'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
To throw again, Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Give
him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Second and 5.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
And 5 yards to go.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Adams has it, complete. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
And, Brandon, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Here's Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on the play of the game now. 4th and goal. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
18-yard line.
Rodgers throwing here. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Rodgers to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete.